Hello, I thought I'd start by showing you what I'm working on at the moment. This is my reactor, at least one of them. This is the new project I've been working on. It's a little bit bigger than it has to be, but I'm going by looks and size since it's a nuclear reactor. This is the ground floor. I'm at 2 levels above bedrock right now. Lighting room. This is all new, started program that I've been working on. Starter house and everything right there. I've been doing a lot of experimenting with a lot of different things before I build the initial base of operations. And over here is one of my projects that I'm working on now for the reactor. Right now, as you can see, I have redstone wiring everywhere. This is what I plan on using for the reactor. As you can see, this would be the front of the reactor. I have lights indicating that it's green, flashing green lights indicating that it's safe to enter, and red would say it's unsafe, that there's no redstone power going to the reactor, so it is active. This switch here would indicate the door to the reactor. If I happen to leave the door open or anything, it will not run. So, and this is the outside door. As you've seen my reactor, it has 2 entrances. This is actually wired with the reactor. If the reactor is green to enter, the green lights will go off and this front door will open. This is where I have the question. Need a little help. As you can see, this would be in a control room. The green, is safe to enter. The orange would show that the reactor has redstone power going to it, so it's inactive, and the red would show that it's running or active and producing power. Now the white is a cooling system that I added into it, and the green here would show that it's running. Now this cooling system here is added to an NAND gate. So I have to have power to all 3 switches before the reactor will actually start up and run. And I'm using a counter, a timer. And I've set up the counter and timer this way, it makes it a one-time use counter, or timer, excuse me. As you can see, 111. This runs one time, shuts off the counter, gives power to it, and the timer won't run. Alright, same way here. This is cooling, this is running. Same object. I press the button here, starts the whole thing up, closes the front door. Look, I can't get into the reactor. I can't mess with it. And see, the green light is on. That means it is producing power and it's unsafe to enter. And I can't hit the button again. Once it's started, it's started. See, the timer is going. Once it comes around, it will hit the counter, flip it back over, turn off. Now, anytime there's power to this black wire, which is the main wire to the reactor, it hits the cooling system. And the same thing happens here. Counter is also 111. As soon as it hits power one time, hits over, turns the white light on, it says that it's cooling. This counter, like you see now, is running. It's cooling. Now, no matter what I do, I cannot turn the reactor back on until it is cooled. Then I can set the time, as you know, with timers at any length I need. If you use your reactor builder, it'll tell you how long your reactor needs to cool after each cycle. You can set that here. And this here, you can set how long. If you make a Mark III, it can only run for 30 minutes, you set the 30 minutes here. If it runs 1 full cycle, you set the full cycle here. Once this goes round, the reactor's cooled off, it's ready to run again. The whole system's reset. Now this here, I had to put this here because if I hit this button again while it's cooling, it wants to start the run cycle again. Well, I had to come here to make sure power stays to the timer so it don't start running. Because as you see, I hit the button, and as soon as the cooling started, the reactor restarted. That's my problem. How do I keep from having this reset? It doesn't until it is cooled. That's my dilemma. And if you have any advice on how to make this system a little smaller, I know it's getting dark out, but you might be able to see a little better in the dark. I appreciate any input, and if you have any questions that I didn't explain very well, just let me know and I'll try to explain it better. As you can see, white goes to the door, black to the reactor, cooling is this color. This is pretty easy. I can make this smaller without a problem. Alright, thank you very much.